Welcome to the Green Wasp Removal YouTube channel. In today's episode, we continue training and mentoring the Manchester University Wasp Survey Team on August 12, 2023, as they take on a ground nest filled with Eastern Yellowjackets, or Vespula Maculifrons. As always, the team did an excellent job while they removed this nest, collected the adult wasp specimens for use in Venom Immunotherapy, or VIT, captured the queen, and relocated the brood comb into captivity, where the pupae can be incubated until they are collected and frozen for VIT. We'll show you the entire removal process from start to finish. Thanks for being here. We sure appreciate your interest in what we're doing. Enjoy the show. Now we're going to take you back to August 12, 2023, at the very beginning of the job. August 12, 2023, Manchester University Wasp Survey Team suiting up for action. We're going to go in and remove a ground nest today of Vespula Maculifrons, possibly squamosa, but it's one of the ground nesting Yellowjackets. We found it at the same place we found a bald-faced hornet nest yesterday. We removed the bald face, and now we're going to do the ground nest here. The team located that nest in the ground on their own. Nice work.
That's the dirt buckets. We got the wasp nest bucket, which is a smaller red bucket. We have the crowns and the shovel. Essential oils to get the ground afterwards so they don't come back. We have the studio. Look at that. Now that, I believe is everywhere. Alright.
Sorry.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll give Regan after Regan today. Regan, you wear that? The cap, keep going.
That's what we yesterday. Flying up above, isn't it? That's good. Because we don't want it.
Yeah, you don't want to block your hole. You want the orientation from above to look the same. To an incoming wasp who orients visually, you want them to be able to see the hole that they're used to seeing. It might be very rocky, it might be cement down there, so we'll see what happens.
Turn on the vacuum and stomp away.
Swiftquake.
We'll see the monster mash, everybody.
Right up around the nest, give it a lot of good vibration right in there.
The suction seems to work. Yep.
Are you seeing them come up?
Yeah, they're going in alright.
Oh my gosh.
That's what we want. So we're going to film that because it's always fun to watch. Crank up the back just a little bit more. They're going to come out and start hitting us, guys. So if you see them on your partner, just shoot them off. Same with your gloves. Let's give it a little bit more pressure. You see how this is happening, where they disembowel themselves?
Oh,
See that?
yeah.
There's a venom sac right there. They just pull themselves out. Here's another. So just kind of, as they come out, don't panic. Just shoot them away before they can get a sting on you, because you want to keep them alive if you can. And as soon as they pull their venom sac, they're going to die. Great, we're collecting a fair number of them already. Keep stomping, guys. Let's keep them activated. If it's on the veil, it's okay. They don't spray much like bald face. If you see them on my hands or arms or back or something, just go ahead and wave them on. Good job. Keep making vibration. It's working. And keep that pressure on them. Vibration up because it doesn't allow them to rest and reset. They just have that panic reaction and come out defensive. That's what we're looking for. They're helpful. Here you go. You see how their natural instinct now is to leave us alone and go back to their nest. That's what we want. So you'll do that initial stir up and then step it back, let them reset, let them attack the gear instead of us, and then let them suck themselves up. Trey, while they're out and about, would you do a species ID?
So what do I need to do?
Well,
Crouch.
yeah. Essentially, and you just squat near the hole and wait for them to start flying. And hopefully can be fast enough to...
When one flies in or out, or you can capture one by kind of capturing it on the bottle or the apparatus when it tries to sting. Great. So we're going to stir them up again for you. It might take a few minutes to get one, but just try to capture it best you can. You got some more time? Great. Keep nailing every time you can. You can use just a line if you can.
What?
Yeah, they're trying to get up here. What's your ankles?
Yeah, if you see one on any of us, keep it there and she can take the sample right off of one of us.
Yeah, Katie, on your hood. Look at that.
Great, that's perfect. Grab it. I love it. That's awesome. Wherever it goes,
Right here. You almost had it.
let it land first and just see where it goes. Let me see what you got.
It has been smushed.
Okay, no problem. Let's put her on your gloves so we can see her. Yeah, that's what I do. All right, this looks like Maculifrons, and I'll show you the image in a minute so you see what I mean. It's got that real wide arrowhead with the real thin shaft, right?
You need help with the tap? I can get it if you need.
Nice air grab.
Mode. And if you press this white button up here and start recording, it will then do it down here in the bottom left. Bottom left field. And then you can change the view of which camera you're looking through on the apparatus by clicking the button here on the USB. And if you ever somehow turn off the light, it's the button right next to the start filming button, in the sunshine here. You can change the brightness. I've made sure of it.
And Trey will show us what we're seeing, and he'll guide you as far as going down a little further or not.
Very bright.
And if you go slower and just hold it at one point or another, you can see if it'll come into focus. And if not, you can continue. Got a crawler?
Maybe she's sweat.
Yeah, if any sweat feeling, if you feel a drip of sweat or you feel a body itch, just crush it as if it were a live wasp, just for safety.
Alright, Regan, you're looking very fuzzy. I can't see anything.
Okay, let's pull it out real quick and we'll go over the focal range on it.
Alright, right there, you're in the tunnel there, there's exploring.
You want to attack that light and trigger that natural launch pattern.
Yeah.
Move up and pull back to your nice short focus on here.
If you need to turn the light down,
Yeah.
button where it plugs in.
Is that going somewhere?
Oh yeah.
Well, let's stop. Oh, I see something there.
You see some wasps? Good, that's what we're looking for. I want some nice clear footage. Try to get it nice and focused if you can, based on pulling
All
it
right,
forward
right
back.
there. Oh, you're in the tunnel there. They're exploring.
We wanted to attack that light and trigger that defensive reaction again, and they would know what come out. And I just
That's
love seeing them
good.
down in their tunnel.
That's right. That's it.
You're a natural wolf spagulator.
For real.
There it is. Now you got him.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Move up and pull back till you get a nice sharp focus on whoever's in there.
And if you're going to turn the light down so it's not as reflective.
Don't know how to do that.
You can try just for fun, see what the side cam's doing in this same spot, you know, like that kind of thing. Just play around with it.
Yeah, how do you get the side cam?
You click the top button where it plugs in.
Yeah, the USB.
There you go. Let's switch over to one or the other. So keep switching back and forth till you get familiar with that. That's probably front, and the other would be side.
That's good focus there. See this? You can see the cells. The foam. Okay, you want to hit the suction a little higher, please? Just since there's so many in there.
Right, I'm right behind you.
Okay. Can you see?
I've got it running. Hold the right side of the camera so you don't hit the buttons and try to get a good close-up on what you're seeing. Looks like you hit an ant colony too.
Mm-hmm.
You see anything that looks like wasp paper?
Yep.
Okay. Great.
It's war of the ants versus the wasps.
Yeah, it's funny. Ants are big predators of wasp nests.
Surface. Alright. Here, let me put, I think that this is the crevice. Yeah.
We can start.
Did you find the cavity?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to put the landscape.
Yeah, you might have to pull it up.
Let's get you out of the ants so you're not crawling in ants underneath your suit. We're going to have to wipe Katie down here, guys.
Let's give us some more space to work. What do you think about? Just
Yeah, I'd say take a foot or two out of there, that whole layer of dirt that's between tray and the nest. Try to get that whole surface layer removed. You can use the spade shovel, no problem, you know, to remove some of the heaviest stuff on top.
This feels more like moss right here. Although there's definitely stone
So
underneath.
Cora, let's hover right above the hole while they're digging, but not close enough to pick up debris. Thanks. Is that going to bother your back? Do you need a different ergonomics scenario there, or are you okay?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's get all that material out so you got some room to work. And hopefully we can expose the top side of this nest now that we know where the paper is.
Getting the rocks out the way. No more rocks.
It's a wheel beetle.
Yeah, it's got the, what do you call these things again?
Yeah, a wheel beetle.
Oh, hey.
That's
Look at that
hilarious.
guy.
Yeah, these guys are beneficial, but decided to like Cora today.
If you hold it, I can kind of like chop it.
All right, who's our friend today?
Oh my!
What do you call that guy?
Big.
A wheel beetle.
A wheel beetle.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Is that an assassin bug?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Actually, getting out. Here goes Morris.
Get in there with your can real quick. Are you seeing any more paper?
I'll do that.
Yeah,
So
ants are
I'm
right
gonna
there,
stick
too.
this over here. If you want to cut,
Just chop it.
chop down.
Yeah, chop away all that stuff so we can expose the nest. We'd like to see the whole cavity and the nest
good.
complete
All
before we tear it up. There you go. Awesome. Good job, guys. Now let's move away about a foot of earth above the nest, back toward the wall where the Makita is,
Okay.
so we have nice access.
Oh, God.
All right.
We want to expose that whole thing before we rip it up.
I'm going to start
Why don't
scraping
you-
away rock.
Yeah. Good
Give me a
idea.
minute.
You may want to use a tool tray so you don't tear up your gloves. You can even use the shovel, I think, maybe to scoop layers off so it's here if you need it. Yeah, it's all gravel, luckily not too hard to get through. Do you see an entry point, Katie? Okay.
Those are just ants in the rocks.
Interesting, you got an ant nest on top of the
Yeah.
wasp nest. But they do love to eat up the wasp.
Yeah, I can see. Here's the ants are attacking this wasp here.
Yeah, interesting. Let's film that, please. They're one of the biggest predators of wasps.
Oh my.
Get him, boys.
Yeah, one's gonna have to run for its life.
That way.
Yes.
I think the ants are doing half of our job.
Let's hope. All right, try to get all the way around the nest now and just keep the nest as undisturbed as you can while you make a space. We want to really see 360 degrees around the nest before we try to open it up. Because what you want to document in this is how the nest looks underground. And it's hard to do that when it's broken up, you know, but this way you can actually see the three-dimensionality of it and the shape of it, the size of it. So do pretty aggressive earth removal all the way around it. You don't have to be super careful, but just get rid of that dirt so we can see the whole space and the cavity. There you go. Whenever you get up here, you can come back. Assassin bug, I kind of love
Where it came from.
that. Where is it?
It's right there. And, yeah.
Okay,
on
let's
other
save that.
side.
Let me get the bin now. We're going to start saving the nest part.
See, it's going out.
It expands that way, huh? Interesting.
Oh, you have one hatching out now? Let's take a look.
It's dead now.
Oh, that was coming out. Interesting.
Yeah, can feel how it's really stronger than it seems. Do you think you want to trade off and do this?
If you want.
Yeah.
I don't care. can hold it back or I can try.
Why don't you get in here and shove it?
With Katie's job, you have a chance of losing a finger when it stays.
It's cardboard, the back of the comb. Because that's basically what it is. The ancient Chinese culture observed wasps, and they're the first ones who, based on what the wasps were doing with wood fiber, came up with paper as we know it today.
Oh wow.
They watched wasps when they were doing it, making paper, and then they made their Chinese lanterns that look a lot like wasp nests.
Oh. Cool.
Do you think that layer of comb can just be lifted out of this?
It's possible. Try to get your trowel down as far as you can and see if there's any way to lift some of it. If not, keep digging around it so we don't break it up. Look at looking in here. Great, looks like you found the bottom. Excellent. Pull the rest out now. Drop it right in here.
There's just a bunch of
Yeah, go
wasps.
ahead and let Katie in there. And she'll go ahead. Try not to get any debris. You guys with your trowels, just sort of bring them up to Katie gently. We'll try to get as many to walk on your trowels and stuff as we can. That way she can collect them without getting dirt.
Katie, you're killing it with the vacuum. That's awesome. Amazing work. I guess not actually killing it.
Here, Katie, grab a couple of these off my glove, please. Not super fast, just kind of get them.
Suction's Is the suction strong enough? Are they still going in?
So suck them right off the trowels so you don't get any dirt on them, you know. Try to let them walk right up your glove. You know, put your glove down there and let Here's the bottom of the nest. You see some of the envelope paper. Great. All right, so here's our Vespula Maculifrons queen. You can see the size difference between her and her workers. Okay, looks great, thanks. All right, let's separate the next layer. Regan is separating the stalks that hold these two layers of comb together. Beekeepers call that space bee space. It's the space where the worker wasps go to work to maintain the brood. And we're breaking that space open so we can collect. How are you doing at the hole over here?
Got a lot, but they're just crawling mostly. There
Yeah.
aren't a ton of flyers.
Okay, great. How you doing, Trey? Look, it took off. I'll check that.
Here's what the call.
Okay, good. Let's start flipping them over a little bit gently and keep sucking up whatever you can get. There we go. Is this a little bit better suction?
Yeah.
Getting it done? Okay.
Come on, ladies. Your queen's right in there.
Great. All right, so far so good.
Okay.
It's August 12th, 2023. Wasp Survey Team today. Cora, Katie, Trey, and Regan. Ton of work they did today. They put out a nice ground nest that would have been very dangerous to the elderly couple living here.
That's pretty big.
A lot of foragers collected. Great work, everybody.
I think that's the
A
biggest.
few more
ground nest we've had.
bald-faced collected from the nest we removed yesterday in the same place, and more foragers here. So well done, everybody, as always. All right, so what is often the case with ground nesting yellow jackets is they'll climb up your shoe and get into your ankle. And Trey took a sting here in the ankle today, but he's still in the game because he's the man. All right, good job. August 12th, 2023. Here's a few more maculata. That's Vespula Maculifrons, or bald-faced hornet, that we collected yesterday. We got the rest of them today, just a few that had clustered around the old nest site, which is normal. Here are the Vespula Maculifrons that we just recently pulled out of the nest this morning. There's quite a good number of foragers in there that we were able to retrieve. And here's more of that same nest in this one. And there's more after this, but for now we'll get these frozen. It's all right, let it reset, just stand by. It'll eventually climb back up there, and if we end up not being able to grab them, it's not a huge deal, because there's not many left. Once it sets, try to grab it. Just go up real slow and just have it running the whole time. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about right there. Keep it running. There you go. See if it'll happen again. If it won't, we'll take off. August 12th, 2023. This is the Vespula Maculifrons ground nest that we removed from a community participant's residence in the back of their property on August 12th, 2023, with the Manchester University Wasp Survey Team. What you see here is a very active Maculifrons nest with a lot of active larvae, plenty of activity from foragers that we vacuumed up, a lot of pupa. That's what you see under the white silk caps, under each of the layers. We had at least 5 layers on this nest, and it would have gotten quite a bit larger. As you can see, there was a whole lot more workers to be born. And most of what you see here are ones that have been born on the nest. They pupated out while the nest was in transit here in the bin. We have added some water and some honey in the bottle caps that they can find for food when they come out to eat, until we collect them for Venom Immunotherapy, which will be the plan for this collection. We'll pupate as many of them as we can here in captivity. We will vacuum them up for venom collection for VIT, which is Venom Immunotherapy. You see them doing trophallaxis here. They're sharing fluids, and that's how they keep themselves alive. And they will eat honey, and they will share it through trophallaxis as others pupate out. As you can see here, there's a couple more being born in the nest right now. They're chewing their way out of the silk caps. As you can see, I'm not gloved up right now. We're just filming with an open bin, and that is because most of the ones that are brand newly pupating out and they're brand new adults on the nest, they're not very aggressive at this stage. It takes them a day or two to get familiar with flying and foraging, and so they're not out to sting anyone yet. But after a couple of days, they'll be fully ready to defend the nest. So as you can see, there's a number of pupating wasps that are beginning to chew their way out of the silk caps. Here's another over here. So what we're going to do now is stack up the nest on top of itself like it was when we found it, and that will help them orient properly. So here we've stacked the nest back the way it was found, with the exception of the fact that it's upside down. In nature, the cells would face the ground. Here we have the cells facing up, so it's easier for us to document the larva and the pupa in the nest. We can see everything a little easier here. That's why it's oriented the way it is here. And as we stacked it up, what we actually found was one 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers so far, and would have gotten larger. So that wraps up today's episode. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for a whole bunch more wasp nest removal videos on our channel covering the various adventures of the Wasp Survey Team from Manchester University. They'll be taking on more paper wasps, bald-faced hornets, yellowjackets, you name it. We'll see you next time around. Have a good one.